but this foe is pretty much gone anyway. You're very strong. Would you like to fight a very strong monster? Oh, go on then, since you asked so nicely. Good luck. Thank you very much. And who is this? A pair of Skull Warriors. We can take care of Skull Warriors, don't worry. We're going to, I think, use this one so that we save our synergy a little bit, and focus like that. One attack there, one attack here. We probably should have focused on one foe. That's not too terrible though. That is terrible though, 183 damage. Ouch. And we heal some health, not too terrible. We want one attack there. We want to reset this Jin. We'll just do that right now. Or we could use it as a summon. That's actually better. Let's use it as a summon, shall we? And a little bit of healing going in your direction. Some healing is on the way. One foe is gone. Cure well. And one defending. And a nipple dodge by Mia. Time to use Mercury that did next to nothing. But hey, at least it's damage. And a few attacks here will take care of you. You are almost gone. One Titan Blade. That's a lot of damage. We are victorious! Haha! We would like to fight someone even more challenging, please. Even stronger. This is an interesting combination of foes. I think it might be time to start using some of our more powerful abilities. Like that, for instance. And maybe even a Fiery Blast. Then again, that is a lot of synergy. Let's use the Cutting Edge, shall we? There we are. What do you want to do? We could have you use Eruption. Not too terrible. And one attack here. Why not? Thunderbolt! Lots of lightning. It was rather frightening. Drown, will that work? The answer is no. An Eruption will always work, though. Not bad. And there is Bind. That didn't work, which is good. One attack for 60. A Cutting Edge for 172. That is phenomenally powerful. And one attack for 122. We're absolutely fine here. We shouldn't have a problem. One Wish Well, and a few attacks split up between them. Will it work? We have now drowned an Earth Golem. I just give up on trying to figure out what can be drowned by that ability. And a few attacks here, and that foe is gone. Excellent. We would like to fight someone tougher. Why not, eh? Let's see how far we can go. 2 Earth Lizards. We can take this on, no problem. Let's focus our attacks pretty much like that. One attack there, one attack here, one attack that was dodged, one attack there, and an Acid Blessing. That is... ooh, it drops defense. That is not good. Fortunately, I don't think that... nope, that didn't hit Mia. Which is fortunate, because that would have been bad. We want a Wish Well here. We want... let's see. If that is that, we could use... why don't we use Wind Slash here? And then use a Potent Cure on yourself. One attack, a Potent Cure that restores a lot of health, a Wind Slash that should, yep, not a bad amount of damage, and a Wish Well to make sure everyone else is nice and healthy. Mother Gaia, this is going to hurt. 69, 105, 138, and 104. And a Quake Sphere for even more damage. Ivan is in trouble. We need to do some healing really quickly. Let's see what we can do here. A Wish Well, one attack, and then a Cure Well. Why not? Titan Blade to the rescue! It's no Ragnarok, but it'll do. And these foes still haven't been defeated. I don't actually remember ever encountering an Earth Lizard in the game. Maybe this is only encountered here. And that is an Acid Blessing that is probably going to deal 200 damage. And Mother Gaia is going to deal a lot of damage since it's going to hit everyone. We need to be careful here. We need to be very careful. One hit there. We need even more healing. We're slowly running out of synergy with Garrett, slowly but surely. One hit there. Titan Blade. I did get very far in this, if memory serves in the past. These have a lot of health. A lot of health. Maybe we should start using some really powerful synergy against them. You're just using Acid Blessings over and over, and it's dealing a lot of damage. 200. Ow! That hurt. That hurt a lot. We need to do some healing really desperately. We don't have anything above Wish Well, though, which is unfortunate. What else could we do? We really need to deal some damage, so that will be good, and you need to do this, because we don't want you to perish. You're pretty important. One attack there, still standing though. That is 60 damage and 77 damage, and they're still standing. Considering the fact that we haven't hit them that hard, that's not surprising. Are they going to do anything other than that and using... you actually going to do an attack? I don't know. But these are pretty devastating attacks. 100 damage, 181, because they keep just dropping our defense that much more every single time it's used. It's sort of like a thing where we just get hit and then we get hit harder, and then even harder still. We need to fell at least one of them, otherwise we are in some serious bother. Another potent cure, this time on Garrett, to make sure Garrett doesn't die. Do they have like thousands of hit points? Yeah, that one is still standing. This is a tricky fight. Maybe this is the one before we get even... Ooh, Acid Blessing there. Before we get even tougher foes. And a Quake Sphere. At least that's not another Acid Blessing. Okay. More damage was sustained. It's time for us to deal even more damage in return. I think now it's time to just hit really hard. There we go. We could actually use a... let's see what we could use. How about an Eruption focused on there? And a Potent Cure here. We're going to do more damage, hopefully so that we can fell at least one of them. And that is an Eruption. That is 93 and 74 damage. And Cutting Edge will deal 169. One of them is gone. Haha! Marvellous. Now we can start recovering. We most certainly want to have a look at our Jin. There is that one, and this one as well. We want to use this one. And what Jin do you have? There is Restore Hit Points. We don't want that. Is there? There is this one. There is one I think that we may want to consider using, but we can't find it right now. We'll just do some attacks for the time being. We just want to take care of these foes and never see them again. And that didn't work, which is a shame. And this will help us out with our health woes. There we go. One attack. That is brilliant. I think they might have finally ran out of Synergy. Just having a look at all of the things we do have. You don't have what I want. And you have these, which is fine, but we don't want any of them. We'll just set that again. You have this one, that one, that one. That's the one we want. The ability to restore Synergy points with a Jin. There we go. One attack, another attack, and have your Synergy restored. Admittedly not by much, but it's better than nothing. Because another Acid Blessing is being unleashed upon us. And fortunately it didn't do that much. So we want to hit there and there, set this, and then use, let's see, I think a Cure Well will be fine. Have that health restored! We really should have used a Potent Cure. How far can we go? The answer is probably quite far. Let's just see how far. Deadly Poison, and it actually worked, which is nice. That's going to deal a lot of damage. How much damage? 315. Goodbye. And we have won! You're incredible! Would you like to fight one of the strongest monsters? Sure, why not? Good luck, thank you! And here is one nightmare. I think this is not going to be the toughest fight that we've ever fought, but maybe there's something you're not telling us, game. Maybe there's something you're not telling us. I'm just going to heal here, and one hit there, and that is 93 damage. This really wasn't the toughest fight ever. But we'll fight the next monster and see how difficult that one is. The answer is it's a pair of gnome wizards and one cannibal ghoul. Well, we fought this before. We're just going to focus on hitting one of them, and actually we'll have you hit this one, and then we'll do a little bit of healing. There we go. Have some health, Garrett. That will certainly help. And one Sonic Smash. Excellent. You're still, oh, Mother Gaia, this is probably going to hurt. How much, though? Not a huge amount. One attack there, that one's gone. And another cannibal ghoul has appeared, which is unfortunate. You focus on that one, and you just hit that one. There we go. And that one is gone. and hopefully the cannibal ghoul will follow. Brilliant. 307, that foe is just dead, and that isn't too terrible, we don't mind about that. We'll just do some attacks here. I think this foe is going to be gone by the time you get to use Wish Well, but maybe not. 200, and can we drown a ghoul? We don't need to because the ghoul has been defeated anyway. Time for the next one. How many can we do? The answer is... uh-oh. It's a mimic, and I'm not looking forward to this one. This one is going to be nasty. Very nasty. Hopefully we can drown the mimic. Will this work? No, it did not. But all the unleashes will certainly help out. Condemn. And that didn't work, which is fortunate. That is the move that Minardi could do, which we're very glad that she didn't do, which can just immediately KO one of your party members. You really don't want it to happen. One attack there. I don't know which of the mimics this actually is. Maybe this is the mimic that was on Deadbeard's ship. That didn't work, which is fine. And we can poison a mimic, which is a great thing to know. More attacks! More damage! More attempts at drowning mimics. And you are amazing! Would you like to fight an overwhelming monster? Oh sure, why not? Good luck! We could just keep going like this. The foes are going to just keep getting tougher, more challenging, and eventually we may lose. Eventually we'll fight a foe that we just can't defeat like this. I really don't want to use the Flash Granite combination if I can avoid it. And there is a miserable glowering. And it didn't work, which is fine. And a deadly poison. You know, we really could have used that earlier in the previous fight with the Earth Lizards. But I'll take what I can get. And that foe has been bested. Time to fight more foes. Time to battle onward. A wild griffin and a grand golem. We want to deal with the griffin first. A titan blade will certainly help. There we go. 209 damage. 67 damage, 64 damage, bind, and that didn't work, which is good, and a deadly poison, which was entirely irrelevant. Ouch. 1 hit point. It's a good thing we have some healing, isn't it? Fly well here, and I think a potent cure there. We'll get you fixed up good as new, Garrett, because if we don't, we're in some serious trouble. And that was only 1 hit, but I'll take what I can get. And fortunately, that was aimed at... imagine if that had gone before all that healing, and then we just lost Garrett. Alright, I don't actually believe that this is a really, really tricky fight. I mean, if there were 2 Earth Lizards here... 1 critical hit, 161 damage. Not bad. More attacks, I think. More moving forward and seeing how many foes we can fight in a row. I imagine you could in theory go infinitely like this if you managed your resources carefully enough. 1 Skull Warrior. I'm starting to believe that this is not going to be a tricky fight. We'll face you, however. There we are. You are gone. Ooh, that is 110 damage. You are not actually gone. Forget I said that, skeleton. You will be gone next round, though, once we have defeated you. Titan Blade Unleash! For a lot of damage, and now you are gone. Unbelievable! The next monster is beyond your imagination. Will you fight? Won't you? Oh sure, why not? I can imagine some pretty terrible monsters. Let's see what you think is terrible. We've had this fight before, and it wasn't that difficult before. I don't think this is beyond our imagination. 175, and that is about 140 between them. A fireball, eh? That dealt 87, 64, and 60. 1 critical hit there for 128. That is quite a lot of damage for 1 hit. But you can see they are starting to hit harder and harder as time goes on, and dealing more damage. They're not able to take more damage because of the amount of health that they have. I think their defense stat may go up. Deadly poison. We can't poison a golem so far, and Mia is down to 1 hit point. I think it's time to heal Mia, wouldn't you say? We use a Wish Well here, 1 attack, and then a potent cure. There we are. And I'm glad that that didn't end the fight, because I didn't want to get into a new fight with only 1 hit point on Mia. Good as new. And what are you going to do? One solitary attack. I think they'll keep going until we get to the point where there aren't any more things said by the lady. Maybe she says something like, wow, unbelievable, and then super unbelievable, ultra unbelievable, monster unbelievable. What is here? A Manticore King and a Wild Griffin. Better focus on the Manticore King first, I think. 159, 67, a Sonic Smash there for 67, a Wing Stroke for a lot of damage. That was quite a lot of damage. The Manticore King is still standing, so I think we need to use a Wish Well. You'll notice I haven't had to use any summons or any of the Flash or Granite to get this far, and those attacks are wasted, which is a pity, but we'll just have a Wish Well here to patch ourselves up. More healing, more restoring of our synergy and health, and more damage dealt out in return. I hope that the people who are here in the crowds didn't have anywhere they needed to go, because they've been here quite a while. Or maybe every single one of these fights is on another day, which wouldn't make sense considering that we don't get to heal between them. One Chimera Mage, and this is what I was saying before about the fact that the encounters seem to be quite random, because this fight shouldn't be super difficult. We can probably take care of it quite quickly. And those are some famous last words. Nope, I think we can take care of this quite quickly. Unbelievable. I think this is pretty much... Oh, I accidentally said no. But we won 24 battles. You broke the record. Saving monster battle results. Monster battle results were saved. We could have kept going there for a long time. But I accidentally said no, and so we end with 24 fights. You've won 24 consecutive monster battles. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Do we get a reward? No, you don't get anything. You just get me patting you on the shoulder and going, well done. Pat, pat. Well done. Well, I suppose it's something. And so that concludes Golden Sun. There is nothing more to see in the game. If I had someone that I could link up to with an actual Game Boy Advance, I could show off the Link battles, but I do not have that. And so, when we come back, folks, we're going to be going on to a completely... And so, when we come back, folks, we're going to be playing a completely different game. We'll leave Isaac, Garrett, Mia, and Ivan here forever. Or we could just walk out of here and get to this menu once more. And so, when we come back, folks, we're going to be playing something completely different. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. Would you like to fight another opponent? Oh, sure, why not? Oh no, what have I done? Encounters, no!